yento akasabon so ani eguso ade mu ginam ewe the National Democratic Congress ensa foforo ababeto eho ye na enim se the National Democratic Congress of Frank Atuni kase ene ye mampani out ye mampani dada John Dramani Mahama na papa bi a owo NDC mu din a friend Mr. Spoi Gabra. Mr. Spoi Gabra nso ewo NDC mu atim se wadi ni dwuma yiye kase pa wo NDC mu na se mu enche biampo ane yete se yisi person ko elect na ko de ne ba beginam as Frank Atuni kase de ma NDC amanyo ko na bra na mampani dada John Dramani Mahama insem makomienu bi ebobon a to na enya asem to na yisi hu ni se enself attack sanko be Frank Atuni kase na otimi bedi mampani wo man konkon Ghana mu NS program brand ni sama beto abonte ane sama wo kan nyina ne senti no sisi ade enya de betimi atena the National Democratic Congress emu biem sisi and he is moving to the New Patriotic Party mo wako na Kennedy akompreko ohine Japan no so agye no fefeso ade na ba MPP mo.
If we give it to one person, which we all do on December 7th, we have to at least know what that person is going to do. We are all not going to vote for him, and human beings all over the world don't vote because of policy only. People vote because of other reasons, and you have to grant human beings that. They vote because I may vote because somebody is handsome. I vote because he's tall. I vote for a woman because she's pretty. I vote for a man because he speaks my language. I vote for a man because his name is like my own. Yes, there will be all of that kind of thing. It will be there. But it will be reduced to a significant minimum once the policy decisions, the big ticket issues, why are we voting for you? Here's a conversation between Ambassador Spoi Gabra, NDC stalwart, and City FM's Bernard Avle, speaking just after the 2016 election. And I'm suggesting to you that the things that Spoi Gabra said in that interview are relevant and present today. Have a look.
I've asked NDC communicators what was our communication message for 2016. They say, well, they can't remember it. I want to ask them what was MPP's message for Ghana in 2016. They rattle off a lot of things. 2016, about message. Nyaka Ghana for the yaba. What about my henna yebe? One of the your messages nibi. Obi amana sado, obi amana sado. Messages are you walk there yeba. What about my henna? Yes then. Any message? Oh, the man. Hey, slogan you then. Changing lives, transforming Ghana. Okay, we'll change your life and transform Ghana. I see. You see, MPP for message in one of the KB 2016 election. They said one faction. How about ZBO? I say. Very good. How about ZBO? Free SHS. One down.
These are your communicators.
NDC communicators, 58 of them in Ashanti region, and many other delegates have met all over the country.
They couldn't
tell you what message NDC had for the people of Ghana in 2016. Maybe if you raise your hands, what was our message? No, seriously. And they say, well, we didn't have a message. Whatever message we had.
There is the infrastructure, something.
No, they say, well, there's a green book, but the green book is not the message. And in the case, the green book only demonstrated that NDC had done wonderful infrastructure work. Yes, very important. But the election was not about the past. All elections are about the future.
Now, contrast Spoi Gabra's concerns with what Dr. Bawumia is telling the creative arts people. Have a look at that as well.
Are all externally owned. And so when we put our music on those platforms, it's not surprising that the returns in terms of the payments that are made to our musicians are very little. Very little. And they are not much to write home about in general. And so the issue for us of making sure we have a streaming platform locally for music and put in all the catalogs from A to Z that we can find in Ghana on the platforms. That has been something that it has needed to be done for a long time. And so we've been working on this issue. Musica, Gamro, music producers, and the private sector, the IT sector. We've been trying to, over the last couple of years, see about putting together a music streaming platform, digital platform for Ghanaian content developers in the creative arts, as I said, to facilitate the tracking, collection, and distribution of royalties in the first place, and also to enable creativeness and assess and manage revenue, and also to help maximize opportunities. So that is a very, very important part. When I had a meeting today, as I said, one of the meetings I was to have today was to get an update, and we'll take some decisions on the streaming platform. On the streaming platform, I am very happy to let you know that the work has been completed. The work has been completed, and we have joint work between Musica, Gamro, the music producers, and the private sector, and it has been completed. And we are going to support this and make sure that we take care of the development expenses related to this platform for the industry. So in all, I think today I was satisfied after the various presentations that were made to me that we are ready to outdoor this new local streaming platform for Ghanaian musicians and film producers.
Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia talking to the musicians and the stars, the creative arts people, about how he wants to help them make returns from streaming platforms. And so he's going to create a national streaming platform, because when you stream on Spotify, the deductions are many. Deduction to the government, where Spotify is taxpayers, deduction to Spotify's tax, deduction. But if you're streaming it locally, it might be better. It might work better, and you might make more money. That's what he's telling the musicians. That's what he's thought about their problem. He's been sitting down thinking about their problem, because they are an important stakeholder. They are an important part of the Ghanaian community, and they are an important part if we want to use them for a development agenda. Every country uses its creative arts for a development agenda. So you can't have India without Bollywood. You can't have America without Hollywood. And it is a very, very critical part of the development agenda, and something also to be able to export. So every politician, every leader must be able to think about creative arts. He must sit down and have days and hours thinking about what we